It's a challenge to be truly intimate with a public structure. But where there's a will, there's a way.
No, I'm sorry. Nope.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Isabelle.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Simone.
In case you haven't noticed, we're a little French today because we
Little
will be
wee wee.
reacting to a very special video of a woman who married the Eiffel Tower. And if you want to learn more about this, there's a documentary called Woman Married Eiffel Tower that you can watch, 45 minutes. Oh, and we just want to say, we're reacting to this. We're not judging this. We're interested in this new way of love. We're going in with open minds,
reacting.
open hearts. We're curious. So let's see. Love is love.
I'm in love with the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. And the Golden Gate Bridge is very much in love with me.
That was so dramatic.
The Little Mermaid, that was awesome.
See, I know we're just starting out here, but here's the thing. How does
she know?
Is she not projecting her feelings onto the bridge?
She might be, and we'll never know.
Okay, sure.
But it's interesting because I married the Eiffel Tower, so I'm interested in it seems like this is like a polyamory thing. And I'm wondering, is the Eiffel Tower jealous? I'm curious about the like fundamentals of it.
But we're also assigning human emotions to inanimate objects.
Well, yeah, welcome to this documentary, period. So let's get in the space of it.
One of the most difficult parts of being in love with a public object is that he and I can never be truly intimate. Whereas objects I've loved in the past, that's never been an issue.
Is she naked?
I feel very,
She is
very
naked.
blessed to have a piece of my sweet Golden Gate Bridge. And I just hope that when I make love with this piece of him, that he can sense and feel how much I really, really love him.
Okay, here's what I'll say. First of all, in the beginning, those men looking at her literally absolutely thought she was gonna jump off the bridge.
They're like, are you okay?
They're literally like, And then also, where did she get this tiny piece of the bridge? Does the bridge need that to like stay up?
Keep the cars up? Because it looks really important.
And where did she get that? Like me imagining her in the middle of the night, like taking off.
Are the people in danger? That's number one. Number two, I don't want to yuck somebody else's yum.
Then don't.
You know what you do in the bedroom? I shouldn't be asking. It feels a little rude, but
Are you putting it in you? Yeah.
it's really not. It's really flat. It is not conducive for insertion.
She also kisses the bridge. And I'm fine with that. Kiss the bridge, the bridge, whatever you want. But are we sanitizing?
I was gonna say that my baby is risking tetanus.
She's risking it all for love.
COVID.
Risking it all for love.
BV.
Good for her. And you know what? A man would never for me. So who am I to judge your love?
One of just 40 people in the world who call themselves objectumsexuals. People who have loving relationships with objects.
Here's what I'll say. It's definitely more than 40 people. 40 people we know of. 40 people that have openly admitted it.
Do you know what? I really want to know like where they get these numbers from, because I'll be watching something and I will be a part of a statistic and I'm like, but I didn't like press a button for that.
Right. You didn't include me in that. And also I'm sure a lot of people hide this identity about themselves. I will also say it's interesting because all 40 of the people that they documented as objectophilias are women.
As much shit as men or just people talk about women being like shallow, no, I think there's a form of projection going on here
Women are so capable.
of loving whatever.
Women are able to love so deeply that they could love an object. And that's beautiful.
Yes. If a woman falls in love with you, the last thing she probably cares about is the way that you look. I don't know if you can say the same thing
About men.
but okay.
This bow is Ten-chan. It was indeed the first bow I ever fell in love with. He belonged to a guy that I was attempting to have a relationship with. And the sad part is he broke up with me because I loved his bow more than him, and he was rather offended.
How did she end up getting the bow?
They broke up and she was like, I will pay you for it.
Right, like that's what's crazy to me. Like if I was him, you're not getting my bow.
Over my dead body.
I get it, because like when you have a stuffed animal when you're little, like it's the same thing where you're like, I believe this stuffed animal loves me. I mean, not the same because it's not a sexuality. You guys believed your stuffed animals loved you, right? I did.
See, here's the thing. When I was a little girl, I loved my stuffed animals, yes, but I wasn't under the impression that they loved me back. I actually was sure that they hated me because of how much I put them through. Like, I'm like spoon feeding real oatmeal into my Pooh Bear's mouth. It's like crusting shut. He doesn't have a mouth anymore. I didn't think they loved me. I actually thought they quite hated me. So
Right.
I'm just curious as to how everybody else like felt.
Yeah,
Like,
let us know.
know.
Let us know what your relationship was with your stuffed animals.
Mechanically, is it similar to a woman having sex with a man?
I would say yes. I would say that the, orgasm, all that is involved, foreplay, afterplay, all of that. And I think the emotional aspect of it is probably similar. I would imagine, or I would hope so, because I'd say the sex is really great for me. So if everyone else is having that kind of sex, I think that's wonderful. The world should have more of that.
Wait,
She's
her
awesome.
going, her literally basically masturbating and going, I mean, it was great for me.
Good for her. And you know what? Her having a relationship with this beau and her being like, it's great sex, I have an orgasm every time, is more than I can say about all the men I've slept with.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, it's the most entertaining thing when a straight man gets asked a question like, so the women that you sleep with, like, do you think that they're like
Right.
orgasming every single time? And they're like, I don't know.
Right.
Like, I know I have a good time, but like, I don't really know what they do. She seemed like she enjoyed herself.
Almost as if a woman having sex with a literal object is the equivalent to a man treating a
Having
woman
sex with a
during
woman.
sex as an object. We are scientists. Bum, 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 bum. But it sounds like she's a great sex life with this object. And honestly, like, good for
Yeah.
her. Good for her.
Fences are such dangerous objects for me because they are so perfect in their geometry.
Please! I just need to pause for 2 seconds. I can't take it. I can't take it.
It's not even that it's with an object. It's just that I personally was not ready to see anyone having sex. Period. Did you have anything else to say, Simone?
I just needed a second. I just needed a second.
Okay, I
I'm ready
understand.
now.
I
I'm ready
understand.
now.
I understand.
I mean, I have to say there is a lot of physical stuff going on right now. And I think that happens between human relationships as well, but I'm definitely physically attracted to this fence. And I would like to get to know this fence better.
Oh, you are sweet. Very, very sweet.
No, you know what? No, my took it just one step too far. The way she's stroking and she's like, my juices are all over this fence right now. No, I'm sorry. I can't be on her side anymore. This is too much. This is my line.
I'm fine with her doing it, but it's on camera. I feel like I watched something I shouldn't, and it's crazy that we get me literally equating this to like sex with humans. I'm like, it's really f***ed up that we can watch someone have sex with a fence, but we can't watch two people have sex with each other on Snapchat. I believe women. She loves this fence.
It's a challenge to be truly intimate with a public structure. But where there's a will, there's a way.
No, I'm sorry. Nope, no.
Boy.
The people
There's
in the back.
nothing between us right now.
No, Naisha, I love you. I'm not judging you for having sex with the Eiffel Tower. I don't want to see anyone having sex right now.
In public?
In public,
In
You're
public?
not getting the consent of the people around you. That's trouble, Naisha. That's trouble.
That's true. It was the way that she lifted that leg up over that Eiffel Tower and just laid her lips on the Eiffel Tower. Like, not like kissing, not actively kissing, just like. And also, like, again, we keep saying, I feel like if we are to be taking this seriously, which we do, I don't want to watch you be intimate with them. This feels private.
Yes, that's exactly
This
what
feels
it is.
private.
That's exactly what it is. We have so much respect for you and your relationship. We're like, this is porn. We believe that you're in a relationship with this, so we're like,
Now
oh,
this
we
is
should not be able to look at this.
Why are some of the objects a he and some are a she?
Well, gender
Good
doesn't
question.
actually, the object, obviously you can't lift up a leg on the Eiffel Tower and see whether she's male or female. But
so
I
cute.
think really what it boils down to is we can't call the object an it, because in the language that we speak, referring to something as an it instantly means it's inanimate. The Eiffel Tower, she's the Grand Madame of Paris. I mean, I didn't determine her gender, she did, obviously.
Obviously.
The way that she lost me and then got me right back again, I'm like, maybe this is ahead of her time.
I will say, first of all, they are inanimate objects. You can be in love with it and you can believe it's communicate. I'm down for that. But even with my stuffed animals, they loved me back, but I knew they weren't alive. It is inanimate.
I feel that the Berlin Wall was built, made, and then later rejected by the people that made him. And I have to say, I feel that way about my own life. I feel that I was brought into this world and then they later regretted and I was rejected.
Not me literally gonna start crying. That is so effing sad. This is why I was gonna say, like, it feels deeper than just like objects.
Yeah, no,
like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that, like, she is able to find a way to connect with objects, and regardless, like, she is creating a meaning out of it. it. I don't want any hate comments for this queen. I don't care if it's real or not, if she's creating it or not. She is finding meaning, and whatever meaning she's gonna create out of it, I think it's beautiful, and I'm so happy that it makes her happy.
I hesitated to say anything, like to speculate on her mental health, because I really don't like when people's like fetishes or kinks are related to like some form of like a mental illness. Like, oh, if they like to be like tied up, then that means they might have been abused. Like, I didn't want to speculate in that way, but this just so deeply feels like something else is going on there. I mean, it doesn't feel like it. She just said it.
Not all people can connect with people, and if you have to find that connection elsewhere, go for it. I just love her.
Yeah.
I just love her.
And I don't care if people don't believe that I can communicate with her. It doesn't matter to me. And really, the only parties involved are her and myself in this relationship. So people call me cuckoo, I don't care. What we have is real. And if it's only real to me, and it's only real to her, it's fine.
She is so f***ing cute. What a great note to like leave us all on. Like, at the end of the day, what an inspiration. You shouldn't give a shit what anybody else thinks. You do your own thing. If you're confident in what you do and you're not hurting anybody, go off, girlfriend. I love you. I think you're so awesome. What a wonderful thing to leave us all on.
Yes, an icon living.
But anyway, that was today's episode. That was our journey. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know what you think of being married to an object, if you've ever been attracted to an object.
I was gonna say, were you in love with your stuffed animal or like anything?
I didn't
like
say
that?
in love. I just want to go on the books and say I was not in love with my stuffed animal. Anyway, if you take anything from today's episode, remember, don't judge yourself, don't judge others. Message us at Swipe Talk Show and let us know what you think of marrying the Eiffel Tower.